The loss of Metal Gear has unquestionably been one of the most unfortunate developments in the gaming industry. It's not a perfect series, but few will deny that there is something truly unique, special, and seminal about it that makes it stand out from the pack. There was a level of love, passion, and care poured into these games that we probably won't see again with Kojima gone and with the notorious Konami chaining it down. I wish I could remain hopeful that the remaining devs who did work on Metal Gear Solid 5 will do the series justice moving forward, but after 2 strikes from Konami with the releases of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Pachinko and Metal Gear Survive, I cannot say that I'm optimistic. This is especially true when you consider that every Konami game franchise whose original creator left the company has become but a shadow of what it used to be, whether we're talking about Castlevania or Silent Hill, which is why the general consensus is that the Metal Gear we once knew and loved is as good as dead or retired for good. Now, in loving memory of Metal Gear's long-standing legacy, there are a number of entities who have taken to memorializing the series in their own little ways. Most recently, we saw Ubisoft say goodbye to the iconic character Snake via his other half, Sam Fisher, who was recently introduced to Ghost Recon Wildlands as part of a special Splinter Cell mission. One of the mission's cutscenes sees Sam talk about a guy who specialized in army infiltration and always wore a bandana before being told that this individual finally retired. It doesn't take a genius to immediately realize that Sam is in fact talking about none other than Snake. It's a small but very prominent reference that made waves across the internet over the past few days. Snake and Sam have always sort of been the de facto military stealth infiltrators of the gaming medium, so to see Sam pay respects to his other half like that was just really cool. Now, as if all that wasn't enough, Sam Fisher's voice actor Michael Ironside also went out of his way to pay tribute to the iconic character. The following information comes from the official Ubisoft Twitter account, through which the company tweeted a link to a video in which Michael talks about returning as Sam Fisher for the Ghost Recon Wildlands mission. Also linked to the tweet is an 8-second short clip in which Michael briefly speaks a line that Metal Gear fans and gamers as a whole will surely recognize. Check it out.
Kept you waiting.
In all my years, I never thought I would hear Sam Fisher's voice speak Snake's most iconic line. Suits him well, not gonna lie. Now, with Metal Gear Snake retired and Siphon Filter's Gabe Logan going AWOL, Sam Fisher is pretty much the only old-timer left who is occupying this space of military-style infiltration games nowadays. Sam Fisher references as much with his 1,000-yard stare and heartbreaking line in the Ghost Recon Wildlands cutscene.
I heard he finally retired.
Really?
Yep.
It's only me.
Not gonna lie, when I first heard that line, it hit me a little harder than I expected, because taking a step back and looking at the landscape, he's really not wrong. I didn't realize just how unoccupied this space was, and in turn, how significant each loss really was. Moving forward, if you want your fill on this kind of character with this style of infiltration, your best bet is to keep your eyes peeled for a new Splinter Cell entry. Recent rumblings do seem to suggest that a new Splinter Cell game is in the works, and my hope is that the series will return to its original roots, as it's felt like it hasn't quite been able to recapture the magic and intricacy of the original game as well as Chaos Theory. And as for Metal Gear fans, well, there is Death Stranding to look forward to. While it's bound to be a completely different experience from Metal Gear stealth action gameplay, it does seem to have that signature Kojima craziness imbued all over it, which I think was a major part of what made Metal Gear games such compelling experiences. Whatever Death Stranding ends up being, it's bound to be memorable one way or another. Until then though, I think we can all appreciate when tributes are paid, and the Splinter Cell and Ghost Recon Wildlands teams certainly paid theirs in a very cool and bittersweet way. With that, I would like to end this news update. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy my content, consider supporting me on Patreon. It is completely optional, but donating even as little as $1 a month will go a long way in helping maintain this channel. And to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.